Welcome aboard once again, Guardians. On today's flight, we're going to be breaking down the newest weekly update. The first question that we see is from Mike Z90Z. He asks, will armor have a skill tree similar to guns in Destiny? Example, the longer you wear it, the better it becomes. DJ's response is, just about everything in Destiny can be upgraded. If you can wield it, wear it, ride it, or deploy it, you can also make it bigger, faster, bolder, stronger, or just more badass looking in general. In the case of your armor, you'll need to do more than just wear it. Unlike your favorite jeans, your armor won't get better with age. You'll need to invest in it. You'll need to fight and scourge your way towards becoming a legend. You'll need to love it a little. Don't worry, it's fun work. This is perfect. We've all been wondering this ourselves for a long time. But let's break down each of the attributes given. Bigger, faster, bolder, stronger. Bigger? What could that possibly mean? Well, I think it could be that if you add more things to your vehicle, it'll become bigger. You can add more power, such as exhaust. I don't think they'll get too incredibly crazy with like cold air intakes and stuff. I think they'll just be outer stuff. Faster, that's obviously your vehicle as well. Bolder, make a statement. You can probably add a different color. You can add new designs, and you can just add your name or a clan or a guild that you're in. Stronger, it's going to last longer. It's going to be able to take way more hits. It's going to be able to last longer so you don't have to repair it nearly as often. And the more badass looking in general, well, we know that's just Deej having a little bit of fun. That kind of fits in with the bolder, where you can actually customize the color and what is on it. But he goes on again, saying more about what you'll need to do. You'll need to do more than just wear it. Unlike your favorite jeans, your armors won't just get better with age. You'll need to invest in it. You'll need to fight and scourge your way towards becoming a legend. You'll need to love it a little. This definitely means that you're going to need to repair it. You're going to need to spend a little bit of money just so you can keep wearing that armor. But my question, if it breaks or gets too low, do you lose it? Do you really need to take care of it that much where it cannot get to the breaking point? That could be a little bit extreme. Maybe it'll have a refresh time where if it gets to a certain point of duration or health, maybe you'll have a refresh point where you have to wait 24 hours depending on how good the armor is until you can use it once again. Another possibility is that it'll lose protection points. As soon as it gets lower and lower, the protection that it receives on your body, it'll be way lower, so you have to take less damage, making you repair it so you don't take as much damage the next journey. But another part that caught my eye is you'll need to fight for it. This obviously means that the more experience you have with the armor, or the weapon, or the vehicle, the higher level it gets, giving it more. But during raids, will the loot present new parts for your vehicle, new parts to acquire to your weapons, and new parts to put on your armor? Or are loot's just going to be strictly armor, weapons, and glimmer? Are we only able to buy weapon parts? Are we only able to buy vehicle parts? Or is there actually going to be special ones that are strictly only available in loot grabs? But once again, these are all speculations. So many questions, so little answers from Bungie just to keep us on our toes. This is exactly what they want. And in all honesty, I really don't mind it. As soon as the beta released, we are all so hungry for new information and new gameplay that we're going to be so fed with all the stuff that is in this game. I can guarantee that we know the smallest fraction about this game, and Destiny is going to absolutely blow us away. But that is beside the point. We have more questions that give us way more information. The next question comes from Lord Revan. What is the wildest reaction to the game that stems from the early public playtesting? Deej responds, a few weeks ago we shared the interpretive sketch that was provided by a recent tester. That emotional response to our game obviously holds a special place in our hearts. What we're finding as we abduct people from the streets to play our game, that is fun. Well, of course it's fun. You think, but that's no easy feat. There are thousands of tiny details that make something fun. And the numbers on our user research scorecards are starting to tell us that we're narrowing in on them. We'll be interested in what you have to say about it when you play the beta. The thing that really caught my eye in this one is tiny details. Now we understand that tiny details will mean capes, where you can tatter them. But honestly, what if we can go into the city and play a game of cards with our friends? What if we can sit down, put some money on the table, and wage our way to winning stuff in a game of poker, blackjack, go and gamble on slots? What if this is all possible? What if it's a real life gambling thing that is just a small detail that makes a big difference in the game? And as he says, they're ready to see our reaction when we play our beta. That would totally catch everybody off guard. If you can just grab your customized strike, go racing with your friends. The next question isn't much of a breakdown question, but more of an anticipation question. Dutybound asks, so the community took Forge mode from Halo 3 and turned it into something completely unexpected with Forge art. Are there any aspects of the game where you think the community will take it beyond the original intent? Bungie responds, we're certainly hoping so. The Bungie community has always surprised us with their creativity, especially when it comes to using our games to create experiences even we hadn't imagined. When you come together in public spaces of Destiny, we'll be watching. Our studies of your behavior will inform the way that our game engine will evolve over time. Now this question brings in Forge mode from Halo 3. But what could be bigger and better and next generational more than Halo 3's Forge mode? Well, what if we added it to armor? What if we added Forge mode to guns and anything that we can touch and customize? I definitely think that this is going to be a possibility, but I'm not going to go on breaking it down in this video, because Dear Bungie made a video totally about that topic. So I'll have that link in the description so you guys can go and check it out and learn more about that. I really like the next question that comes from Dust in the Wind. Will there be noticeable dichotomy between PVE gear and PvP gear, or will gear bonuses not be specifically beneficial to either mode of destruction? He then goes on to compliment his big words. When you look upon a guardian, you'll be able to judge the book that tells their story by its cover. Your gear will be signposts for the mission that you've completed. You'll know if they are warriors of the arena or journeyman from the wild. Their very appearance will tell tales of their finest moments as weapons of light. I love this. Being able to go into the city, just walking around, and without doing anything, being able to brag of what you've done in your journeys, or how much you've completed within your arena battles, that just makes me so happy. I love to stand out and show others of what I've done without actually having to say anything, and people being in their mind, holy crap, that's a badass. Now I'm not saying I like the whole concept of bragging, I just like people to know what I've done and what I've been through and how much time I've actually spent on the game. In Call of Duty, you get judged and bashed by your KD. But KDs don't mean anything. You could easily be camping for that. The gear that you get in Destiny is strictly because of what you've done, and we know that you haven't done anything cheap in order to get it. The next question is really long, so I'm going to narrow it down. Basically what it says is, will I be playing against somebody that is a much better level than me and has better skill than me if I just started the game and don't know much about it? The answer simply being, no. You'll be playing with people your own skill level and your own level, which is perfect. This allows you to level up the same rate as everybody else, not depending on your skill level. This question and response is by far my favorite in this week's mail sack. Zenrath asks, will there be opportunities to play with the awesome family of Bungie, for example, raids? Deej responds, tell you what, when the first of you beats our raid, good luck, we'll make a big deal about it. There will be one catch. Your victory will not count until you can reproduce it with me and Luke alongside for the ride to witness your bravery firsthand. Why do I love this one so much? What's not to love? Bungie confirms that there's going to be a raid so hard that they will not believe you until they see it with their own eyes. This is finally something to look forward to and something to work for. And not only are you working for self-glory, but you get to play with the actual makers of the game. This is absolutely freaking amazing, and I cannot wait to do it. The sad thing is, this is going to make me play the game even longer, just to try to play with the makers of the game. But hey, let's be real. Once Destiny comes out, what else are we going to do? This last question I saved till last for a reason. It comes from Burrito Senor. Tower is a third-person view hub area to socialize in with other Guardians. Will we be able to see our characters' faces there? Or is the plan to aim for the Master Chief approach where we are the hero? Bungie's response is, next week, Bungie dev Tom Sanaki will be at GDC, talking to a closed room about the magic he's conjuring behind your helmet. With the time and talent we've invested in enabling you to put a face on your Guardian, it would be awful shame if nobody else got to look upon it. All talk of faces aside, make no mistake, in Destiny you are every bit the hero. Now obviously the reason I kept this one till last is when this video goes live, GDC is happening as I speak. So, I'll be actually breaking down that in a separate video as soon as we get the information to do so. So I'll talk to you guys after we land. Glad to see you landed safely. Thank you guys so much for your continued support on the videos I keep on uploading. Even though this is my third one, I've actually been getting insane support on my last 2 videos. So if we can break like 600 views on this one again, it would make me so happy. My goal is 1,000 subscribers, but that will come in time. If we can get it sooner than later, I mean, I'll be super happy, but I'm not gonna push it. Thank you guys so much for watching this time. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking it. If you really enjoyed it and are new to the channel, consider subscribing. My next videos will be about GDC and breaking down all the new content that they bring. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.